Today we are going to talk about the new Venstrata parawing pouch and harness system. This is currently my favorite. Let's go. Thanks so much for joining us. Today we are going to talk about the parawing pouch, the new one from Venstrata. They collaborated with Kaohi, so you can also find the same in the Kaohi version, and this new harness system. I haven't really done parawing pouch reviews because I haven't really been that excited about any of them so far. I mean, they are good, they do the job, but nothing that was like really blowing my mind. And here, it really stands out for me. So the main thing is it's the same base as the previous Cloud9 Anchorman harness and Kaohi harness. So really comfortable. I love the back. You get really nice support. So when you are like hooked in, when you use it as a harness, it just feels really good. You have really nice support. It still remains pretty minimal, so it's not something that's going to be hard to travel with or whatever. The other benefit to having a bit of a stiff frame like that on the entry is that it's going to be much easier. I've had some where basically you can't really quite, when you stuff your parawing, you don't know if you are inside everything or just like you kind of like feel like you are missing the entry, and here it feels really easy. So to put it on, you have this little system that's been the same because the designer Chris was working for Cloud9 before. Now he started his own thing with Venstrata, and so this is kind of like his new baby. So very easy to stuff. Actually, I have probably the biggest parawing on the market. It's a 5.3 double skin paella. There is bigger, but this is 5.3 double the material, so probably the biggest you can find. And when you are gonna stuff it, obviously there is no wind right now, but I'm trying to get it a bit disorganized like it would be on the water. When you are gonna stuff it, this is how I usually do it. I'm gonna try to keep the lines inside so that it's nice. That's what I would be doing on the water. So you still have a really big bag, but it's gonna be very easy to stuff. Check this out, boom, and it fits perfectly. There's not many parawing pouch out there that's gonna be perfect for bigger parawings. So this, I love how much you can fit in there. If you were gonna bring 2 parawings, well, you know that here, this is gonna fit because I pretty much have as much material as like 2 smaller parawings right here. You also have a bit of a system here to get the entry tight. So when I enter the water, I put my parawing there. If I'm gonna have to paddle out, maybe there's a bit of a shore break, I really wanna make sure, one, I feel like it wouldn't come out, but if I wanted to make sure it's not gonna come out at all, I can really get the entry here tighter. Now it's not gonna come out. So if I go through short break, have to duck under a wave, it's not coming out. Once I'm ready, I'm gonna get it, the entry looser again. Doesn't mean it's like super loose, still gonna keep it in place, but now you just have the flex to take it out however you want. You also actually have, so let's say you wanna do stuff in a different system, like, and you also have a little thing here that you can put your bar on the outside if you wanted to. That's not really necessary for me. I haven't really felt the need to do that, but you can. There is that system included where you can just have your bar always connected on the outside, so it's not going to tangle as much. So this is an early version of the pouch. On the newer version, you can actually, so on the bottom here you see this mesh, which if your parawing is wet, it's going to drain really well. On the newer version, there is a way to make it tighter. So then if you use small parawings in a smaller size, 2 to 5, and you don't have much material, you can make your pouch smaller and it's going to stay in place really well. So like I said, the frame is very nice. on the harness system, also because it keeps everything in place really like perfectly. The other thing is the new tether. So that's, you are probably looking at it being like, how do you even use that? It's actually very simple and very effective. It's gonna replace your any harness on any parawing, and you don't need a line on your bar, which is the main thing that I'm trying to avoid, having anything extra on my bar. And you don't need a hook, which the hook sometimes can be a bit annoying, whether wherever you put your hook, basically, the hook is gonna, when you climb on your board, maybe it's gonna damage it. It's not gonna feel comfortable when you lay on it. Or if you have the hook on the line here, which that's a pretty good system, but then when it comes off your system here and it's dangling, it's still a bit more weight and it's a bit annoying, and it can actually get tangled in your lines if something happens. Here, it's not gonna get tangled in your line because there is nothing to catch. It's literally just, it wouldn't get caught in anything, it would just come out. So how this thing works is pretty easy. Let's say, I'm gonna try to get it here. So you have your bar here, that's how you would be flying. And what I would be doing is I would be reaching out, finding it, grabbing it here, replacing my hand. And just with one bend like that, you're gonna be pretty solid. I've tested it in lighter condition with the bigger parawing, or in pretty powered up conditions. When you are really powered up, you can just do another wrap, and now it's really not gonna move. What I love about it, you can also adjust the length. So sometimes when you are going more like a bit downwind, you can get it a little longer. If you want to go back upwind, you get it a little shorter. It's going to feel really good. And when you find the length that suits you, you do a wrap and you are riding like that. The other thing that's really nice is because there is no hook, it's not going to damage your bar. I've seen it on some hooks, especially if the hook is narrower. It's going to tend to dig into the EVA that you have on your bar. Here, because it's just a strap, it's really not going to damage your bar. And you can also move it wherever you want the sweet spot to be. Often it's closer to the A lines, but you can really get it all dialed in. It's super easy. When you are ready to pack it up, you loosen your grip, it comes off, and then you can pack up your parawing. It's really never in the way. When you are ready to stuff it, you move it back to the back, stuff your parawing, and really that is not going to bother you at all. So for me, this has been, even if it can look a little weird because you have something dangling like that, but it's actually so effective. It's so simple. It works every time. It's really versatile. If I go have a session and I know I'm not going to hook in, it doesn't bother me. It's just, I keep it on there all the time, and it's been really amazing. So you also have some attachment points on this pouch that you can fit, your leash. So that's, works perfectly. This pouch is sold separately from the tether, so it comes with a hook, and then you can get the tether as an option. So the pouch is $180 in the US and $40 for the strap. The tether, you could really put it on any other pouch as long as you have the same width of your strap on your own pouch. But it's pretty universal. You would just put it anywhere you want it. So if you just wanted to use the tether on another pouch, you can. And if you just want to use the pouch with a regular hook, you also can. It comes with the hook. The only difference between the Venstrata and the Kaohi version is the color. It's essentially the same. They collaborated. So whether you get the Venstrata or the Kaohi, it's going to be the same quality, the same product, and you're going to love it for sure. Where this product really stands out, in my opinion, is on the bigger size parawings, or if you wanted to take two parawings, because it's just, the capacity is amazing. It keeps everything really nice and snug. For me, this is where it really stands out from everything else I've tried. And obviously, that harness system, which I'm personally like sold on that. If you've been following me on social media, you've seen that in the last months and a half, I've only been riding this, and all of my clips, you see me hooking in, hooking out. I've been using this. It's a game changer. I truly love it. You have a little pocket on the inside for your car keys if you need, but that's about it. Really amazing quality. Personally, this is my go-to currently. If you want to get it, I will put the link below at Wingfoil Pro Center. All the gear we feature on the YouTube channel is always available there. Supporting us through the shop is how I can keep making all of those videos for you guys, and I try to make as many instructionals as possible. I do have a lot of instructional on the parawing coming up, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you subscribe so you know when that drops. And if you have had a chance to try it, I would love to hear your feedback. It's going to help everybody to make the right choice. This is my personal opinion. I wasn't paid to say everything I said. I honestly really love it, so I would love to hear your thought on it. Get out there, have so much fun, and I will see you guys next time.